Namaste and good morning, everyone. I'd like to just offer you some short, simple morning yoga movements that you can do to help begin your day. They're really pretty essential to get more circulation through the body after that long night's rest. We start to increase the blood flow, move that lymph around, and just invite some more energy into your morning. So put down the cup of coffee, go find yourself a little bit of quiet space if you can, away from the kids, away from the pets, anyone else in the family. If you can go kind of lock yourself in a room for even 5 minutes is going to be absolutely perfect. Sometimes that's all it takes just to get going in the morning. So we'll start just by centering ourselves to begin. Bring hands together at heart center. Reach tall through the crown of the head. And draw in a couple of nice deep breaths. Starting by inhaling through the nose. Allow the belly to expand and exhale through the mouth. Inhale deeply through the nose. Belly expands, chest lifts. Collarbones broaden. And exhale through the mouth. Feel that belly contract, the muscles around the ribs contract. Let's do one more. In and out. Excellent. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, take a little side lean over towards the left, reaching the right fingertips over as you press the right hip into the ground. You can bend that left elbow, pulling it a little more in towards the waist to create a little more depth. And if it feels good in the neck, you can look up towards the sky or down towards that supporting hand, or even just keep your neck neutral. Inhale as you come back up. And exhale, let's take it to the other side. Finding a little more depth with each breath, easing in here as your body is still waking up. Inhale as you come back through center. And exhale, we'll take a twist. So the right hand comes to the outside of the left knee, and then that left hand comes all the way down to the base of the spine, back behind you. Keeping that heart lifted, and the arms are still pulling in towards the side bodies. As you inhale, continue to create length through the spine. And then as you exhale, if it feels good, you can kind of begin to turn the gaze a little bit deeper over your left shoulder. On your next inhale, bring the arms up overhead. And exhale, we'll take that twist to the opposite side. Inhale as you come back up through center. And exhale, coming onto hands and knees, tabletop position. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees directly underneath the hip joints, and that belly is engaged. So we've got a nice flat spine reaching through the crown of the head, and the tailbone is reaching directly back behind you. From here, inhale, we draw the heart space forward as the belly drops towards the earth. Our core is still active though. Gaze up gently. And exhale, round through the spine. Reach the tailbone now down towards the earth and gaze between the knees. Inhale as you find that cow pose as the belly drops down, heart pulls forward. And exhale, round through the spine. Maybe shake out the head, the neck, work out those kinks from last night. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. From here, we'll just find a little bit of movement, that same movement through the spine as we work our hips and shoulders into the process. So we'll inhale, pull that heart space forward, finding that cow pose. And then exhale, round through the spine as we send the hips back towards the heels for a child's pose. Feeling a nice stretch in the underneath of the arms, the shoulders. We'll gaze up, kind of pulling that energy forward with the arms. Kind of drop down to the forearms. We'll arch through the spine and roll back up into our cow pose. Round through the spine. Exhale back into child. Inhale, roll forward. Draw the nose and the heart forward and through. Nice. Let's do that 2 more. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, back down. Excellent. Inhale 1 more time. We'll gaze up, pull ourselves forward, coming into our cow pose. Tuck the toes underneath, and then send the hips up and back, our first downward facing dog of the morning. So here you'll probably have a lot of tension in the hamstrings. It's a great idea to just pedal out those knees, the ankles, shifting the weight a little bit from side to side and into the shoulders, the side body, just exploring where you are today. And then we'll settle into this pose, fingertips spread wide as our hands ground down into the mat, middle finger facing forward. And we'll work towards straightening the knees as much as feels comfortable and reaching the heels towards the earth. They don't have to get there, that's okay. And our hips move up and back as our chest and our heart melts back towards the thighs. Gazing between the ankles or even up towards the navel, again, depending on how your neck feels this morning. Let's take 1 more big breath in and out. Inhale, we'll gaze up at those fingertips again and shift the weight forward, coming into a plank pose. So with plank, your hips are maybe a little bit close to being in line with the shoulders, maybe a little lower, just ensuring that they're not sinking down towards the earth. So we pull that belly button up and in, engaging the core, giving us a nice strong plank. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Inhale, we'll shift forward, bringing the shoulders just a little past the wrists. Pull the elbows back so they're nice and close down next to the ribs and lower all the way down onto your mat. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. Roll those shoulders back. Little pressure in the hands as you just look forward for a baby cobra. Exhale, release. Let's find a few more baby cobras. Inhale, pull the heart back, the shoulders pull together behind you, and exhale, back down. Once more, inhale, rise up, maybe finding a little more height, still pressing through the tops of the feet, and exhale, back down. Here we'll tuck the toes underneath. We lift those hips up, helps us to engage the core. Press into the hands and rise back up through plank or plank on the knees, and exhale for downward facing dog. Here, let's inhale, reach that right heel high up towards the sky, still pressing the left heel down. Nice deep breath in. And exhale as you pull it forward, plant it between the hands, and drop the left knee down to the mat. Here, we'll bring the hands back up on top of that right thigh, and just sink down and forward with the hips. You always want to ensure that the knee is directly over the ankle. Your hips are squared forward, your heart is still lifted, and your tailbone's still reaching down towards the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, find a little back bend, maybe even cactus those arms. Inhale, finding some length, and exhale, shift the hips down and forward, open the heart towards the sky. Welcoming the sun in a little bit differently than a normal sun salutation. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we'll plant the hands, framing our front foot. Tuck our back toes, lift that knee, and then we'll step the back foot forward to meet the front. Forward fold. Exhale, release the shoulders, the arms, the neck, and the head. Inhale, find a half lift, long flat spine. Reach through the crown of the head, and exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands into the earth, and this time the right foot steps back, and dropping that right knee down to the mat. We'll walk the hands up onto the knee, and let the hips sink down and forward. Finding your alignment here, hips square forward, tailbone reaches down. It's not tucking, so we're not scooping hard. We're really just kind of finding that nice length through the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, back bend cactus. Let's do that 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Plant the hands, tuck that back right toe, lift the right knee. And this time we'll step the left leg back and reach it up towards the sky. Three-legged dog as you press the chest back towards the right thigh. Last big breath. And then lower that foot all the way down to meet the other downward facing dog. Inhale, look up at the hands. We'll shift the weight forward, finding plank once again. Slowly lower all the way down. Keep the elbows tucked in tight. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Squeeze the shoulders together behind you. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale down. Tucking the toes underneath. Engaging that core. Rise up. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale as you gaze up towards your fingertips. One more time. Walk the feet forward. Exhale into your forward fold. Inhale for a half lift, long flat spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, slight bend in the knees, grounding down through the feet as you slowly rise all the way up, coming to your standing position. Excellent. So now you are ready to continue on with the day. Only a couple minutes out of your morning, really already starting to feel that warmth in the body. The muscles are looser. The tendons have a little bit more flexibility. We're getting that blood pumping and just feeling good and ready to take on whatever comes our way. So hope you've enjoyed this short video. Please join us for more online videos throughout this next couple of weeks, at least while we are closed in our actual physical studio during this coronavirus quarantine situation. But just knowing that we are always here for you. You can still reach out to us on the telephone, social media, email, in texting even. You know, we are here for you. We're all here for each other, and I think more now than ever, especially when we're supposed to be staying apart from each other, we need to still find a way to come together. It's the only way that we will all make it through this in one piece and with our sanity. So thank you so much. Love to everyone out there. Have a great day. Namaste.